There we go. That should be it. Let's put on the Champions League music that we all love. And it seems that they have been watching me play TFT as Olaf is taken away in the first round. Olaf, of course, hard carrying me to a victory in the TFT game just before. And Nikki Thicki, normally known as GZ Noke, is a Quinn player. We've seen him play Malphite, we've seen him play Garen. So both of those yesterday. Unfortunately, couldn't quite go the distance. So again, this is the final match in the losers bracket. Only one of these teams can go into the Pro Division, Pro League, to play against the other 7 teams that have now assembled. And they will be playing over a 7-week period, starting next week. And also playing in the Masters tournament, being played on Thursday until Sunday. That's going to be a single elimination, best of 3. We'll be playing. All teams will be playing on. 4 teams will be playing on Thursday and 2 best of 3s. 4 teams on Friday. Then on Saturday we're going to have the semifinals, culminating in the finals on Sunday, which is going to be a lot of fun and a lot of broadcasts. Woo! So Ips is being targeted out here by Make It Quick, as Cassiopeia and Diana are both taken away from him, and they are opting to first pick the set. Normally something that could have been maybe what do you call it, abused, since an earlier set pick can be risky, but I'm not sure that Nikki Thicki actually plays a lot of things that could counter it, while Schwarzir finally getting himself the Ivern, which was normally banned against him in the last season of the Icelandic Esports League. His Ivern looks fantastic. And he was normally the one trying to carry his team to victory. It will be a joy to watch him today. I will of course be terribly upset if this is indeed going to be a Yuumi bot lane with the Ezreal. Senna is taking for the opposing side. Make It Quick going to be running either ADC or support Senna. So Mart Gadget is playing Olaf, J4, Echo. Olaf's been taken away. Opting to take the Gragas instead though, for that juicy AP damage. Thankfully, not a Yuumi bot lane. Woohoo! Leona still strong even after all of her nerfs. That's gonna be the bot lane for... Wait, are they doing it again? Senna, Set, bot lane. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it. So, bringing it to the bot side, which means we're actually lacking top lane and mid laner for Make It Quick. As they are trying to dismantle Ips, taking away every single champion he could play. And now he's left with very little. Thresh is taken away from Yone. I would like to thank the teams to have Yone and Yone 2. That's not gonna get confusing at all. They were actually talking about it in the pre-game lobby that whoever loses has to rename to Yone 3. And I have a terrible feeling that we're gonna end up with Garen being played in the top lane for Nikki Thicki, as most of his champions have been taken away. Hello, Garen. Locked in. Not terribly surprising. Unfortunate, really, that's the depth of the champion pool. That's the way it's gonna go, with Jax being locked in for the top lane and just gonna see what is gonna play in the middle. Syndra is out, LeBlanc is in though. So he could go for that, could go for the Zoe as well. It's probably gonna be the LeBlanc. Or maybe something spicy like the Azir. He's at least thinking about it. And Kassadin instead. Okay. Karma gonna be playing Kassadin in the mid lane with Jungle, Gragas, and Seth Senna bot lane. Had some doubts about it yesterday, but it's looking good now. And Ips gonna be forced into a corner, going for the always safe Orianna. So that's the way it's gonna go. I have a terrible feeling that the Jax in top lane is just gonna have a terrible time against... No, sorry, not a terrible time. A great time against the Garen. That's the way it's going to go. Maybe Swash is just good enough at Iron to be able to carry the game to victory. But make it quick, have the scaling option on their side. I honestly just like their draft better. Maybe this is the time when the Senna set lane backfires terribly. Don't think so. Just about getting ready to hit the 3-minute delay. As we slowly but surely work our way to the game. Apparently Dusty is playing probably on DreamHack, right? I think they had a game before. So the thing is, esports gaming has the more traditional wombo combo-ish team fight. Let's 5v5, let's do the things, la la la. While Make It Quick has the Jax to split post, they have the Kassadin, who's gonna be a threat to split post, so they can easily do the 1-3-1. So the plan is probably just to get Jax and Kassadin rolling, like help Kassadin get to level 11, get the cooldown reduction on his ultimate until he gets to the fun point of Kassadin where it's Kassa win. Send him to a side lane, send Jax to the other one. Both of them have teleport, both of them can join the fight instantly. And I'm having a difficult time of seeing how esports gaming actually stops that. Because they don't have the strongest team comp for team fighting. I would actually call it kind of lackluster, so I like it, Twitch chat. We saw Nicky Thicky struggling in the top lane. He fell behind on his Garen yesterday. His Malphite at least looked good-ish. Not good early, but late game, mid-late game, he was actually starting to have impact, landing those crucial ultimates, unstoppable force on top of people. But I'm just not a fan of, like, I'm looking at Jax and Garen, and yeah, I would rather have a Jax on my team. Unless it's like a super strong Trindivorce, Sterox, everything Garen, basically unkillable. Running in, killing the Senna, killing the Zed. But he's gonna run in, and Zed is gonna pick him up and throw him back out into the Orianna and slam both of them together. Really ruin their day, while Senna is long range, pew pew pew. Kassadin jumping in from the flank, over walls. Jax spin to win. Like Garen has a spin to win, Jax also has a spin to win, and I would say it's better in this position. So yet again, I want to say it all comes down to how the early game proceeds, but my money is on Make It Quick, at least based on this draft. Now we're just waiting to load into the game as the delay is finally over. First game in this best of 3. And the loser will unfortunately have to say goodbye, as they will be knocked out. I'd also like to tell you about this one. Dusty's going to be playing against Atlanto Esports in the DreamHack Nordic Championship. So of course, split the screen in two, have both of your eyes watching something. We all want to see Dusty win. But I haven't given a thumbs up, so we are going to go into the game. I know the hour-long pause between games was a little bit too long, but we'll wake up as the game proceeds, as we may indeed be seeing an invade from Esports Gaming for sale. And Vasco Pro needs to be a little bit careful here, not to get caught out. There's the Zenith Blade from Yon 2, possibly. They could decide to skill all of their stuff to lock him down. Running for his life, gets rooted, and that's just gonna be the easiest first blood in the world. Whoops. At least he doesn't use his flash just to die. We only spend Ignite. Like, I don't think they level up stuff that they wouldn't have leveled up normally. So free little kill there. And that's one of the ways to secure a victory, is to get those tiny advantages. They didn't get the flash, but I mean they did get the first blood, which is pretty crucial, and they got it on someone important like Ips. He's gonna play a crucial role in these team fights to come, as he is expected to supply most of the damage. I'm just unfortunately not a big believer in Nikithiki becoming a real threat. So most of it is gonna rest on Ips and Alwasted. And now we're now doing what he does best, which is setting up the invade. Quickly picking up the wrap up, but thanks to that ward, they should know about it. So honestly, Gadget should probably just go for the enemy wrap buff. I do know that he hasn't gone over there yet, but Gadget instead opting to just take his walls. So I'm gonna have a fun time with just picking up basically everything in his jungle, along with that wrap up from Gadget. And now Prince in a little bit of trouble as Nikithiki starts spinning into winning. And maybe Nikithiki should just gone for the Ignite, like try to wreck Brunzi. Brunzi now spinning against him. Nikithiki tanking the minions for a little bit. Brunzi is so low though. Popping that final stack of his corrupting potion. As the junglers do the dance around the scuttler. But one mid laner has an Orianna with priority, and the other one has a level 4 Kasdan. Level 4 Kasdan just doesn't want to take part in these scuffles, even. He just wants to farm, he wants to get to level 11. It's already bad enough that the Orianna has a kill. Like, that's bad enough. He doesn't want her to get any more, so please just let Swazit have the scuttler. Now they're looking to engage on him, potentially in the jungle, to know that he is around his blue buff. And Swazit getting away, they need to be a little bit careful now. Orianna would be the quicker one to get to them. The fight is gonna break out. Yontfei does not land the Synth Blade. But Gadget now in trouble, as he is one against many, but manages to dash over the wall thanks to the body slam. Okay then. Oh, it looks so good until it looks so terrible. Easy spin in the universe as Nikithiki tanks all the minions and just taking low. Conqueror doing pretty good stuff here for Brunzi. Does at least take out the flash, but that does not bode well for the lane. We saw Vasco Pro and Jon play Satsana yesterday, and at least it looked fun. Didn't get punished for it. Set is still pretty damn strong with Yon 2 actually going in here. Oh, face slapping them together to take Yon 2 down to nothing. I'm coming in and catch it too. Missed the flash, but this one thing's going last minute flash from Yon 2. With the turbo coming in from Karlmaður, sorry. Brunson just casually walking top. Nothing coming out of it in the end, but they do manage to blow the flash from Yon 2. Who escapes barely. Now Karlmaður, the one locked out, has the flash. Probably gonna have to use it. It's not over 6 though. Gets it within the wings. Karlmaður doing his best, trying to go to the bot lane. Bot lane needs to start moving towards him, help him out. Hello, bot. Nope, it's gonna be Yon 2. That's gonna be first to him. But Body Slam coming in to do so much damage to Swash it. See the blade onto Vasco Pro. He's locked down, or is he? Now Yon is so deep in them. And finally Karlmaður returns, helping Yon to secure the kill on the Svasir. Snurf! The longa vitleysan. Ending up with a single kill, going over to make it quick. And now Brunsi completely dominating Garen in the top lane. And that's gonna be a little bit rough. A lot of stuff blown in the middle and in the bot lanes, so Svasir should be looking to gank those lanes, but something needs to be done about Brunsi. So probably the thing is to do is to try and get that Ocean Dragon, go bot again, try to get a kill, take the dragon, and then do the lane swap. But instead going for the gank on top, Brunsi just leaping away. And already Brunsi exercising a great amount of pressure. And this scuffle looks a lot different because now Brunsi is pretty strong. Got his boots most of the way to a Phage. Probably gonna be a Black Cleaver for him. And Nips has picked up a pretty nice lead in the mid lane. Also sitting on that first blood gold.
Looking good, Brambleback. A worm's eye view often turns into a bird.
But the mid and top for Make It Quick are both like these terrible awful monsters, and you can watch them like slowly grow and become more of a threat. No lock, the Swasher comes in, gets the root on in. That's not gonna be enough though. As the Haymaker puts up that. Oh no, Nikitina gonna go down again. Another 1v1 kill. So, mid lane, top lane, Kassadin Jax. Horrible, terrible monsters that will grow and outscale you if you let them. You cannot ignore the monster in the corner for too long, and one of them is already pretty big. 2-0 on the Jax. And Nikitina is gonna have a hell of a time trying to stop him. And we see the 15 CS difference in the mid lane, and that's like, yeah, that's good, but you're gonna need more than that. Like, you're gonna need a bigger lead because that's still a Kassadin. There's still a Kassadin that's gonna be coming into this late game and ruin your day. Drake started by Make It Quick. Swasher is far away and probably won't make it in time. Almost in the Yon 2 stuck under the turret trying to farm. And nicely played by Make It Quick. Utilizing that early lead. Honestly, Almost in the Yon 2 should probably just back now, go top. Like, send Nikitina bot lane. He's keeping up in CS, but he is outstanding in his field when it comes to deaths. And speaking of deaths, that's Nikitina having to flash away again. Brunsi casually holding on to his. Now Ivan is in the bot lane. Ooh, sudden ultimate, not quite enough. Look, bot lane. Swasir, Snurf picks up the kill on Vasco Bro. Senna trying to snipe him with the Dawning Shadow. Not barely enough as Soul Flare and the Root and everything doing so much damage to Waskud Bro, who falls. And it feels like Prince wants to do it. He's gonna flash in. No. Okay. Maybe a little bit too ambitious, as Nicky does have the Justice. And if he could wombo him through the, like, combo him down through the stun, then Nicky would have thrown a Justice, and probably both of them die. Which is not worth it, not at this point. Like, he doesn't have to go that far. He is ahead by a lot. And a 1-for-1 kill is probably something that Nicky will be really happy with. Swap does come out. Nicky is gonna be a little bit late to the party though. And may even end up just teleporting back to the lane. Speaking of lanes, here's Ips going down. Shield doing so much work though, but Karma finally picking it up and Savage having to flash over the wall. He is trying his best. The lanes are having a little bit too much difficulty. Savage looking for something around the Herald. Not gonna let them do as they please, as Jón Tveir and Álfsteinn are coming in. Along with Nicky. Katmar is too low to party. Could recall and maybe teleport in, but probably honestly should just give this up. Princess used his teleport, he could enjoy it if he wanted to. And it's just a single Herald. It's not that important. You guys, with the game state as it is, they're probably pretty happy. They are in the lead, even though it's not the largest lead, but still. Vaskud Bro, what are you doing, my friend? You're just baiting, or are you though? Soul Flare landing on Vaskud Bro, taking so low. Stun comes out, Root comes out, everything coming out on him. He does not manage to escape into the turret as he goes down to, I will say, a little bit questionable. Don't know about that one. Like, walking up to tickle Leona, like, ah, bam, shot you once. Yeah, interesting. Now Shelly's popped a little bit too soon. Yet again, as the turret is now supremely tanky, it's not going to be going down anytime soon. Our Senna is up in the wings. Jón looking to defend this. And thanks to that, Esports Gaming for Sale actually pulling ahead in the gold. If you look at bot lane, it looks like Brunsi is planning something. Doesn't have the patience for it, and I'm just going for the wave. So, game state, 20 CS lead in the mid lane, 20 CS lead, 30 CS lead in the top lane. Which is a real issue when Brunsi finishes his Trinity Force, he's gonna be a force to reckon with. Well, he already is, but at that point he's gonna be the unstoppable force. And Katarina is like far behind the CS, but not that far. He has the kill, he has the assist. He's probably pretty happy, like he's just casually farming and stacking up. I have no idea what I want to say about this Senna bot lane. Look at the top, they are pinging the turret. It is so very low, and the first turret of the game still up for grabs. Savage is looking to make it happen. And make it quick, need to keep in mind that Nicky could be joining the fight while Brunsi is stuck bot lane. Nicky of course still has no items except for that ninja tab eye. But still, I mean, at least he can press R. He's gonna be level 11 soon, that's gonna be the rank 2 of the Justice. And that's gonna do damage. There's gotta be such immense pressure on esports gaming, like, we need to do something, like, we're even in goal, we're even, do something, stop them, get kills, get plates, make them tilt, something. Which in turn may be them actually being the ones to tilt. Now Nicky Tiki in base could be teleporting in, but he would have to teleport in right now. But with Alderstein in the top lane, this is probably just going to be a free second dragon of the game for Make It Quick. And we're going to be having the Mountain Dragon Soul. So the thing is, esports gaming is more of a burst kind of thing, landing the shockwave from Gibbs into the spin to win from Nicky Tiki, into the True Shot Barrage from Alderstein. And if Make It Quick have the Mountain Dragon Soul, they have that extra shield, which could be crucial in staying alive through the burst, and they have plenty of healing to get themselves back up. They have the Piercing Darkness from Senna, Conqueror, Fleet Footwork, stuff like that. It's kind of like that scene in V for Vendetta when they, in the end scene when they shoot him, but he doesn't die and it's just my turn and Ghost just absolutely destroys them. That's the scenario I'm picturing. It's probably not gonna, I mean like, esports gaming for sale is still so far away though. They need a lot more gold before they could even be doing that burst. But, could be happening as Brunson now possibly overstepping, putting out the spin to win to keep himself safe. But with 4 people in the bot lane, this should be turret number 2 going over to esports gaming for sale. And actually increasing the gold lead up to 1.2 thousand. Not too shabby. And looking at the gloves possibly on this mid lane. Trinity Force in place for Brunsi. He is just going to be split pushing bot lane now. Herald coming up in 31st seconds, so maybe we see a fight for that, but honestly, I think Make It Quick can just chill. They have lost 2 turrets. They are not going to be taking turrets on their own anytime soon, unless Brunsi picks up the bottom one. But that's okay, that's not their game plan. They just look at the scale. Is that the bug again with the invisible aerial skill shots? Soulflare going out, Soulflare completely missing, Gadget just walking away, dodging the single plate, and making it look easy. With the Candy Daisy doing her best to help. There's a lot of things now blown, see the blend not quite landing. Yon going deep here on Schwarzer, throwing out the... Oh, into the 3-man stun! Shockwave coming out, doing so much damage to them. Not enough though, as Brunsi has joined the fight and he is cleaning house here. Double kill for him as Nicky Tiki picks up one of its own on Yon. And Schwarzer trying to run away for his dear life. Brunsi rooted by him. Daisy giving up her life to keep him safe as Nicky Tiki has to flash over a wall. Not good enough, he does fall. 3 kills going over to Brunsi, who's now 5-0. And he is looking for more. Oh, hello! There's nowhere to go, there are no camps to jump to. And this should only be dealing the inevitable. Not even give the kill over to Kassadin. 6-0 on this Jax. And now esports gaming are in trouble. Can we have a look at the gold? Oh dear. So he's gonna buy himself something pretty. 2.5k gold ahead of Nicky Tiki. Over the Tiamat. And we'll be building into the stairs gate. Possibly. Yep, invisible Ezreal skill shots. Woo! I would guess that the game had been paused that this was actually in game as well. It's probably just the old expected bug. Fierce battle for the Herald. 3rd dragon gonna be spawning real soon. Okay. Well, guys are gonna work his way. Go Shelly, go! Minion block, man. So the dragon is coming up in 20 seconds and maybe they're just looking to... Well, this is probably not gonna get the turret though. Ivan coming in, looking to get something going on Brunsi. Stanlander, Nicky Thicky, taking low, but not low enough as he has a 24 of his own. And Brunsi actually paying for it with his life. Clumsy. Clumsy. Didn't get anything from the Herald as the turret didn't go down, and now actually looking for something in the mid lane as Jon gets stunned down. Decent ulti from them. Good cast to throw him out again. Guess he barely managed to keep Jon alive. Karma coming in with the teleport. Brunsi could be joining the fight. He has to teleport up 2, but he's not going to be respawning until in 7 seconds. A lot of peeps going out. Karma is starting to walk around. Daisy going in to die. Goodbye, Daisy. Dragon down to 2k health. Predator pop by Gadget. He's going to be looking to go over the wall. In he comes. And Dragon going over 2. Oh! Schwarz is actually picking up in the end. Not the greatest smites in the world, but doesn't matter as Captain is picking kills across the map. Jon 2 is going to fall. Ips has to flash over the wall. Is that enough? Maybe. Karma Rift's walking after him. This could be the clean ace. But Ips barely escaping. So at least Esports Gaming get the Dragon for themselves, but that is not the biggest comfort they could get. 2 turrets are gonna fall, 4 make it quick. They're gonna keep pushing. They are now firmly in the lead. The gold difference isn't all that much, but all the gold is accumulated on all the right people. You know, finally completing that Herald play from before. I'm still not sure what that was. They should have plenty of time left, I think. But finally, all 3 turrets fall, and they have opened up the map completely. If we will look at the stacks for Senna, she had stacked most of them up at this point yesterday. A little bit further behind today. The best way for her to stack is to poke the enemy team. If you're laning against a Leona, that can be quite risky. Karma already falling over the wall, knows that Ips has no flash, he has no chance of escaping. As Karma, the third Riftfolk, does the trick. 3-0 now on this Gadget. Nicky going out, slam back out, Gadget flash, body slam into the Ashol, who barely gets out, gonna pick up the kill on Gadget. And now things are suddenly reversed. Gadget coming in though from the flank, going in on Jon 2. Is that enough though? Looking for Allerstate, going in on Allerstate. Doing so much damage, is locked down though, stun locked! Oh, he's knocked up by Daisy at the last possible second. MVP Daisy, and Allerstate picking up the shutdown. Meanwhile, top lane, Brunsi doing what Jax does best. Still though, good. Finally a good 5-4 Esports Gaming for sale, as they managed to pick up some much needed gold for themselves. Hello, Saucy. Gadget did not know about him, and that must have been a pleasant surprise. Make it quick, still firmly in the lead, and this is more of them playing the team fights kinda one by one. First set goes in with a showstopper and has to go back out. Lost the flash to do it. Then Crackers comes in with a flash as well. Doesn't quite land the explosive cast, and then he goes out. Then finally, Karma shows up a little too late to the party, going in 1v3. 1v3 plus Daisy. So if they don't do that, if they do a proper 5v5 or at least get a better flank for Karma, they should be good. They're still so far ahead. But those could be game-losing mistakes if they keep happening. Second Mountain Drake coming up in 35 seconds. And based on how much the teams have been fighting so far, I'm fully expecting them to fight over that one. Make it quick with B1 Dragon away from the Mountain Dragon Soul. So heading routes across the map. Dragon has been pulled, gonna be going towards esports gaming. And now we're gonna have to watch Brunsi and Kartmar. What are they gonna do? How are they gonna do it? Exile from Nikithiki is substantial. Gadget has popped the Predators. He's looking for it. He's gonna go in. Nikithiki is spinning to win, and he gets thrown back into the enemy team, into the explosive cask, into everything. Nikithiki has his stairs pop. He's gonna be spinning again, but that's not gonna be enough. It's Brunsi spinning as well. Kartmar picking up the double kill. With the final kill going over to Vaskud Pro just before he dies, and they're running to the Dragon. That was a pretty nice Wamba combo. Nikithiki big building all of that. Bonus health, that's exactly what the Showstopper wants. Especially if he manages to slam Nikithiki into the rest of his team. And a few of the people just didn't get a chance to play the game for a bit. Remember that they are playing to get into the Pro Division, and the Jones are also playing for who is going to rename themselves to Jon 3. As this is a battle between Jones. Orsted is at a pretty strong point of Azure with the Trinity Force and the Muramana fully stacked. So they do have the damage output, they just need to dodge all of that Wumpa combo nonsense for that Make It Quick is offering. It's also difficult for them to engage because Jon is a big threat, but he's not like the main threat. And if Nikithiki tries to go in with the ball from Ips, Jon happily is just gonna throw the Showstopper and throw him back into the rest. Like, no, out you go. Baron being hovered with Ips and Kartma stuck in the mid lane brawling, bot lane even. Looks like Ip is just gonna fall as Kartma goes deep under the turret. Shockwave comes out. It is not enough. Kartma looks untouched. And oh no, Nikithiki teleports in to stop it, but Kartma teleports back out. Nikithiki left feeling stupid as this is probably gonna be the Baron for Make It Quick unless Vasa can do something about it. It would be essential to try and snipe this one away, but he's gonna have to flash over the wall if he wants to go in unless he lands the root. And this would be the moment as Baron is at 2.4 health. Cast thrown out to throw him in, but he comes back in, isn't enough. Gadget lands his might, picks up the Baron buff, and now Nikithiki gets thrown out of the pit as Jon and Kartmar and Brunsi are chasing down esports gaming for sale. Jon 2 is gonna be the sacrificial lamb. Swaz is falling down. Jon 2 flashing the wall. That's not gonna be. Oh, nice little plan play by Jon 2 to keep himself safe. Still, 2 people down for esports gaming for sale. Baron picked up for Make It Quick, and that should probably be at least an inhibitor turret, if not the inhibitor itself. Ips at least is offering up a lot of A clear here, but is it enough though? As this is what the Make It Quick team comp is built on. The split push. Send out to 95 souls. Only 5 souls away from hitting yet another breakpoint. Baron buff slowly taking down, but should be up for the dragon fight. That's going to be in roughly 1 minute. As Brunsi is in position to push the top lane. Katma does not have the teleport this time around. They have to blow it to get back into the Baron fight, but still though, they can happily do a 1-4 if they want to, and it's Kassadin. It's also Kassadin with a single Cloud Drake. He's going to be refulking pretty quickly. Looks like Make It Quick are indeed not making it quick as they're looking to pick up this final elemental dragon. Now Prince is going to win it, otherwise they're just jumping her out. Not the easiest thing in the world to lock down on Ezreal. But they are now stuck in the top lane until they manage to recall, and Prince will be back to pushing the top wave. And they're actually moving into locking down that. That's just gonna mean a free dragon for Make It Quick. The free elemental soul. And that's... I mean, Prince doesn't even have a shutdown bonus. So, good for him. Nicely done. Gets out as well. And a completely free soul for Make It Quick. And now we are firmly in the late game. There's a terrifying Kassadin on the mid lane, there's a terrifying Jax on the top lane. The rest of the team pushing in mid lane. Baron buff is gone, doesn't matter though, they have the Mountain Soul. And they are gonna opt to try and lock down Prince in the top lane. If we can look at top lane, Soulflame lands on nothing. As Sion 2 is chasing, Synthblade doesn't land either, so they are pushing in the bot lane. Esports Gaming for sale just have to walk back to their base to try and defend it, but there are 2 inhibitor turrets going down. Probably both of the inhibitors as well, as they're going on Katma trying to lock him down, but he just walks away. He is, well, Ezreal basically a budget. Kassadin, now they're trying to lock down Yon, flashes away, not quite enough. Out comes the Cash to split up the team. Shutdown going over to Nicky Thicky as Kassadin is trying to run for his life, but look at the base though. It is falling apart as the 3rd inhibitor of the game is gonna fall down as well. We are gonna have super minions put in the wave now. Nicky Thicky is so low as Kassadin flashes in. Now, dashes in with the bottom slam, not gonna be enough though. Ips gets rooted down, but there's no backup to be had. And Holstead picks up the... Well, doesn't matter, they get kills in the bot lane. Who cares? Katma has picked up a double kill. He's gonna try to pick up the triple kill. If he possibly can, Arcane Perez lands on Katma, taking away the shield from Archangels. Now Ips running for his life, gonna be the triple kill going over to Kassadin. He is legendary. They have basically carried the game on their shoulders. First game of the series going over to Make It Quick.